Hi YouTube, it's Stacy. Stacy Realizes. This is my week 5 video. Today is March 23rd, 2011. Last week I weighed in at 209. This week I was 207.6. So that brings me to a 1.4 weight loss this past week and an overall weight loss so far of 28.9 pounds. So that's almost 29. I'll say 29. And that's from my start date. And I actually, even though I was banded on February 16th, I kind of go back and count to February 2nd when I started the liquid fasting, because that's really when I started this journey. Um, so 28.9 pounds. So still feeling really good. Um, I exercised, I would say, I was out about 5 days this week walking. And it's really something I noticed, because calorie wise, I mean, I've been staying, I don't know, maybe around 800, and the protein I've been going between 70 and 100 grams a day. And when I look back at the previous week, I had actually lost 3.4 pounds. So I lost 2 more pounds the previous week and pretty much ate the same way, and my activity was the same way. So basically, your body's going to do what it wants to do. But I'm just staying focused. A 1.4 pound weight loss this week to me, I think, is like six sticks of butter stuck all over me. Kind of like an old Weight Watcher thing. Um, so, um, so I'm happy with it. It's fine. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos this week. I do frequently. I find them so helpful. So I really appreciate all of you that are making videos and taking that time. Um, there was one video I wanted to refer to by Exit Melanie. It was, I think, just recently. And something that she said was, think about where you were before. And I sat back and I thought, and you know, a bunch of things came to mind. Like, for instance, this week, my daughter made red velvet cupcakes. Normally, my gosh, I could have polished a few of those things. I mean, they're small, they go down easy. 3 bites, it would have been done. I would have ate at least 4 of them, maybe more. Not all in one sitting, but picking here and there. But anyway, that was the old Stacy. The new and upcoming one is changing. And so there was a cupcake there, and I just took a little bite of it, and I was okay. I was like, you know what? I just wanted a taste, and that was okay. And then the next day, it was actually wrapped up. I took another taste of it, and I didn't even finish the whole thing. So when I think about where I was and where I'm going, I'm definitely on the right track. Um, did I want more? Yeah, I did. But that's where the band comes in, where I'm like, you know what? I have this, and I'm not going to mess it up. And one day at a time. I mean, who knows down the line what's going to happen, but right now, for today, this is the way I'm staying focused, and I hope to continue that. Also, sorry, I'm just checking my notes here. I was thinking about clothes sizes. So, after almost 29 pounds, I'm sure that I must have gone down a size. I did take measurements. I didn't start the measurements from the beginning, which I wish I would have. I took them on February 27th, so I'm waiting until it's a month, and I'll take them again to see, um, you know, what the inches are that I've lost. But anyway, um, my pants, I'm still wearing, like, I wear a lot of New York and Company dress pants and things like that. So they do have elastic on the waist. A lot of them are not buttons. So they are just fitting so much more comfortable. And, some people are like, oh, you should get new pants and new clothes. But you know what? They're not really baggy. They're fitting now more the way they should have fit. Because, I mean, really, if you take a sack of potatoes, you can still stuff a lot of stuff in there. So now it's just looser and more comfortable. So I'm holding off on things like buying new clothes. I'm going to wait a few more months, and like I said, what I have just fits more comfortably. And then there's some things like real, I call them fat lady shirts that, you know what, I don't want to wear them anymore. So I'm putting them to the side. And my doctor's office, my surgeon actually has this little store where you don't pay money, but you just drop things off as they don't fit you, and then other people can take them and use them. And as your size gets smaller, if you want to take something, you can. So I actually haven't really taken anything from there, but I'm going to donate. So I have the clothes on the side, and next week I'm supposed to go for a fill, so I'll bring the clothes in. Speaking of fill, I was like contemplating again, do I not? Because I am doing pretty well with the weight loss, but I'll let the office assess me. But I'm thinking that I probably should get a little bit of saline, a little bit of a fill, only because I'm noticing that, again, later afternoon, evening, I'm feeling a little bit more hungry after dinner. Now, the past few days, I really increased the protein in the meals, so I was having two protein shakes in between to supplement. But the past two afternoons, I skipped that protein shake, and on the way home from work, I really felt it like I was really, really hungry. I don't want to get myself to that point because then I'll find I don't want to go back to old habits where I'm like picking and looking for whatever I can find. Um, Tried some new things this week too. My kids we made tacos, so we use ground turkey. So what I did, instead of eating like the whole taco in the shell, I just took the taco meat, I weighed it out, it was cooked and everything, and I put a little bit of black beans in it, like 2 ounces of the meat, an ounce of the bean, and then a little bit of reduced fat shredded cheese on top. Tasted really good. um, and I guess with this you really do eliminate most of the carbs, or I guess in the beginning, because I'm looking at my food plan from my surgeon right now, and bread is really not a part of that. I thought I was going to miss it a lot more than I do. I've been okay with it. I think I had a cracker once or twice, and that was it. But so still staying away from basically the pastas and the rice, and the bread. And it's working. I look at the portions that I'm eating, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe that that's satisfying me. Again, comparing it to the way I was prior to surgery, and then now, and then just changing that mindset, that thinking. So if you're struggling, and you have a small weight loss, and for you it doesn't feel like it's enough, just think about all that you have changed in a positive way, and compare it to before. And you know what? That's why we call this a journey. It is a journey, one step at a time. And if you make a mistake, you get back up and you keep going. And that's how we're going to reach our goals. What else did I want to say? So my fill is Tuesday, and I will check back in actually next week on Wednesday, because that's usually my video day, and then I can talk about how the fill went. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but I hear that they numb you and it's really not um, painful. So we'll see what happens. Have a great week, and I'll see you in 7 days. Bye bye.